No, pues, sí. ¿Qué pasó, hijito? Llame una tortilla, déjame. Llame una tortilla. ¿Qué es una tortilla? Una tortilla. Una tortilla, ¿qué eres?
Bueno, las mismas películas viejas ponen ver.
Eso se llama lugar y tiempo equivocado. ¿Qué la vi?
Más o menos.
Vamos a ver. De 6:39 va comenzando. Pues.
Ah, con el taxista, ¿eh?
¿Ya la vi?
Sí, pero nunca la terminé de ver. Quiero que te quedes. Por eso es el que estábamos señalando ahí. Él es el que estábamos señalando anteriormente, pero como Ese te estábamos señalando, Carlito. Ese, por eso ese te estábamos señalando, pero ustedes tienen el otro. Pues sí, pero ustedes tienen el otro, ustedes te estaban señalando, este es mi grupo. ¿Verdad? Entonces, yo dije, ¿cuál? Ah, pero sí, que escucho que le dijiste a ella, ¿qué va a hacer esto acá? Y ya no iba a volver para acá. Ni había comido el pedazo de huevo que le dieron, pero el día me voy y gusta. Sí, no le gusta. No le gusta. Es como que ahí el de lo que no le va a gustar. Ajá, que se va a hacer. Es que y el día de mi madre no camina porque ahora no se ve bien. Antes no era muy bien. Me quedaron bien alineados. Las que no soportaban más a ver era la intentaba, todas empezaban a cualquier cosita que agarraban la última y decían, ustedes estaban matando, ustedes. Así como es, pero yo otros personas que sí, bueno, más que no se van a asistir.
Viniste a mi casa. Ay, y tiene el padre, guarda la tortilla, por favor. Señora Gaby.
¿Ah?
Ay, si tiene el padre, guarda la tortilla.
¿Desde cuándo tiene las tortillas afuera? ¿Desde qué hora tiene las tortillas afuera?
No, que ya venía más.
Viene como que están arruinando.
Claro, ya.
Who is singing?
Hello, Mister. Good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening, Carlos Alberto, Francisco. Good
Let
evening,
me
teacher. Reading
Hello,
Francisco.
hello.
Put my completely name.
Okay, good. So good evening, guys. Are you, well, did you guys work today or you didn't go to work?
I work
Ah, you work today.
today.
What
Yeah.
time did you finish?
6:30.
At 6:30. Wow, super
Yeah.
late. Did you eat already? Did you have dinner?
Yeah. I took my dinner.
Or you took the dinner? Do
Yeah.
you cook or you buy the food?
No. My daughter make always the dinner.
Okay,
One of
that's
my
good.
daughter.
Yes, that's good. Good thing your daughter prepared the dinner for you.
Yeah. She
Uh-huh.
always prepare the beans, the
Mhm.
the fried bananas.
Yes, she's a good daughter because a lot of daughters they don't cook.
Yeah.
They don't prepare dinner. They don't nothing.
Yeah. All of my family, we
Mhm.
always try to get the dinner together. Is the
Yes, tradition,
yeah
a custom too.
yeah at least the dinner because
Uh,
the
the,
breakfast
it's very difficult.
always yeah it's difficult.
Mhm. Yes.
Everybody's wrong.
Everybody's running. Yes, it's true. Everybody is doing one thing, another, preparing,
Yeah,
getting ready, a lot of things. Yes.
yeah,
Okay, well, finally you are in the house, rested. We only have 2 hours in this class. Hopefully time runs really fast and we
yeah,
get to finish.
yeah.
Okay? Yes,
Okay.
that's let me see. Carlos Alberto, are you listening? Hello, mister.
Hello, teacher. Yes, I listen.
You are eating right now.
Yes, teacher.
Yes. So you see, Francisco, Carlos Alberto is having dinner right now. Eh,
Enjoy your food.
yes, mister, enjoy it. Mhm. Francisco,
Thank you.
Carlos Alberto is eating campestre, you see, 3
Okay.
tortillas. You see?
Yeah.
He's eating
Tamales,
chicken
teacher.
right now. Huh?
I ate tamales.
Oh, you eating tamales.
Oh,
Tamales, yes.
Ah, what kind of tamales?
Tamales de loto.
Ah,
with
corn
with
tamales.
cream, with cream.
Cream
Yeah.
with
Yes.
Con
cream.
crema.
Yes.
Ah, okay, with cream. Okay, that's good.
Okay.
So you are eating like 6 tamalitos.
And I drink coffee.
You see?
And
You
I
see,
drink
Francisco,
coffee.
he's eating 6 tamales and drinking coffee to stay awake for the class.
Yeah.
I have energy. Yes, it's difficult, right? Because working and study very difficult.
Yeah.
Yes.
It is.
Okay. Well, today is class 21.
21.
Yes, and tomorrow is going to be class 22.
Okay.
And then I think on Wednesday we finish.
Wednesday. Okay.
Yes, on Wednesday we finish a intermediate one.
Okay.
Mhm. Did you guys already finish unit 1, 2, and 3?
I try to do, but really I don't have too much time for do that. But I'm gonna try this Saturday
Yes, try to do it
morning.
this. Try to do it on Saturday because by Tuesday I have to send the grading report
Okay.
because I think the INSAFOR prepare a diploma for you.
Okay.
Mhm. They need the evaluations. Mhm.
Okay.
So
Okay.
try to finish it. So by Tuesday, by Tuesday try to do it. and then on Wednesday we finish.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
they are very easy. I think in 20 minutes you finish, Francis.
Okay.
In 20 minutes, I think you finish. Yes.
Okay.
Okay, well, let's see. Let's begin. Today we are going to continue speaking about traveling what? Preparations. Mhm. And
Try.
here we have what is number 6, perspective. Travel, what is it?
Advisor.
Travel
Ah.
advisor.
Advisors, yes. So, if you go to Guatemala, if you go to the US, if you go to Mexico, there is always going to be a travel advisor. Yes. And I think it's recommended if you are visiting, for example, if you are visiting China, if you are visiting India, if you are visiting Australia, if you are visiting Panama, if you are visiting Mexico, to talk to a travel advisor. Yes.
Yeah. Yes, it's
Why?
true.
Mm-hmm.
It's true. I have a friend that he works in a travel agent, and
Agency.
when I go to visit to another country for always for work, I
Mm-hmm.
always ask him
Mm-hmm.
what I can do in that country,
Mm-hmm.
and he recommended some things for doing in that country.
Yes. And it's always good because this person can tell you the things that you can do and that you
Yeah,
cannot do in that country, right? For
yeah,
example, if you work in a travel agency and there is a group of American people visiting San Salvador, well, now it's okay, but before it was very dangerous. Yes. So I think you
yeah.
tell the American people, don't go to Colonias Las Margaritas, right? Don't go. If you're thinking about visiting Colonias Margaritas, please don't go there. It's dangerous. Or we recommend you to visit Apaneca. We recommend you to visit other places. Yes.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
yes,
You know, um, this 2 weeks ago,
yeah,
we went to Jiquilisco, and there is this spring, nacimiento de agua. There's
yeah.
this spring. It's beautiful. The place is very beautiful, very beautiful. So
Oh,
in Facebook we see the place, and it's the same in reality. Very
oh,
beautiful. Okay, but in the video you can see good people, no problems. So 2 weeks ago we went to the spring, and there were a lot of mareros.
oh,
Yes. and
wow.
and they were smoking, and girls like 12 years old, 13 years old,
Oof,
smoking, the eyebrows,
yeah,
cut eyebrows, the nails, long nails, black, and tattoos,
and
the
tattoos.
M and the S. Mhm.
The
Little girls,
drops, the drops for the
yes.
two.
Mm-hmm. Yes, and my wife, so because the spring is down, hacia abajo, so
Yeah,
we walk, and like three kids, son niños, but
yeah.
they are not niños, right? But the 3 kids say, what's up? What are you doing here? And we said, we are visiting. He said, but you are not permitted here. Ah, and we say, why? Because I say so. You have to leave right now. And I tell him, okay, thank you. Yes.
Oh,
Yes, and
They feel the owner of with whatever place.
yes, and smoking, and two or four boys and girls, they were having sex in the water.
Oh.
Yes,
Oh.
it's the quebradita there. Yes,
Oh.
so,
It,
and
it it was 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago. And
Oh,
my wife, because my wife saw this on Facebook, she said, Tio Nito, I forget the name of this guy, but he's an influencer in
yeah.
Facebook. Tio Nico, please don't recommend these places because the places you recommend, there are a lot of mareros there. And
And suppose
it's not safe for children.
yeah, and supposedly the Morelos is in jail. Supposedly,
No, no, they are
no.
not. No, they were there and very
Okay.
angry, like very. And I say,
It
no,
it
hey, no problem, sorry. Mhm. Yeah.
it's good really know about that kind of things because uh, many people says we are safe in whatever place, but it's not
Mhm.
true.
Yes, yes, and the place is beautiful. The place is
Yeah.
really beautiful, very beautiful place. But the people there, they are very corriente. Mhm.
Yeah.
Uh, Ordinarios.
So
Yes, ordinary people. Hello, Juan Saldivar. Good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Hello, mister. How are you?
I am fine. And you?
Good, mister. Okay, well, the conversation today is about what is it? Travel?
travel advisor.
Yes. You see, Juan Saldivar, if you are planning to go to Mexico, we recommend you to talk to a travel advisor, okay?
Okay.
Because the travel advisor is going to tell you the places you can visit and the places you cannot visit. Maybe you say, you watch on TV, Querétaro. I want to go to Querétaro in Mexico. And the travel advisor tell you, once Saldivar, if you are thinking about visiting Querétaro, don't go. Or Monterrey. If you're thinking about visiting Monterrey, please don't go. You will see Los Zetas there. Yes?
I
You know,
was
in some places in Mexico, it's dangerous. Did you know?
I was in Querétaro
Really?
um, at eight 8 years ago. 8 years antes, ¿cómo se dice?
Before? Ago?
Before.
Yeah, 8 years ago. Yes,
The
it's okay.
8 years ago.
Mhm.
It's a beautiful place at this moment. In this
Yes.
moment,
It's
I
not
don't know.
dangerous.
Mhm.
It's not dangerous. It's safe.
It's more safe than here.
Really?
Yes.
Before,
When I go
when I
today,
went.
I don't know. Okay. When I went,
Okay, good. Excellent. Well, we have some recommendations. Can you read Carlos Alberto, can you read the first recommendation? You
Okay, teacher. Must have a valid passport to travel overseas.
Mhm,
You ought to make a copy of your passport and keep in a secure place.
Good, thank you. Continue, Francisco. When you fly,
When you fly, you should keep important things in your carry-on bag, such as your medication and ATM card. You shouldn't pack them in your checked luggage.
so that's a recommendation, right?
Yeah.
Mhm,
Yeah.
yes. Continue, Juan Saldivar. You should try some.
you should try some of the local specialty, but you'd better avoid the stall on the street. You You shouldn't drink tap water.
Can you repeat one more time?
You should try some of the local specialties, but you'd better avoid the stalls on the street. You shouldn't drink tap water.
You shouldn't drink tap water. Do you know what is tap water?
No, I don't know the meaning the tap
Agua de
water.
chorro.
Mm,
You know, well, people here, well, I don't drink tap water. And you?
I drink tap water too.
You drink tap water?
When I was a child.
Sometimes.
Long time. And you, Carlos Alberto? Do you
Good
drink?
evening.
Do you drink tap water?
No, teacher.
No? Agua de chorro? No?
No, teacher.
No. Okay. Only las perlitas.
Cristal.
I drank
Cristal.
when I was a child.
Okay.
Sí, cristal.
Yes, only cristal. Okay. Good. Let's see. Juan Carlos, good evening.
Good evening.
The conversation, Juan Carlos, is about travel advisors. Okay,
Travel.
recommendations when traveling. Continue, Francisco. In most countries,
What is okay. In most countries, you don't have to have okay. You don't have to have an international driver's license, but you have to carry a license from your own country. You also need to be 21 or over.
yes. Well, you know, my uncle, Theo, my uncle, he went to Minnesota. He went to Minnesota, and he said he can drive with the driver's license from here. You can use it only for 2 months. No
Yes.
no
Eh,
problems. Mhm,
In driving school access,
mhm.
she ¿cómo es? Ellos dan. She made
They give
they give
Mhm.
they give the
the permission.
permission. Yes.
Mhm. Yes, but you have to be 21 or over. Yes. Mhm. The question: Do you think people in El Salvador can drive? Do you think people in El Salvador can drive?
Drive what?
Drive a car?
Mayor de 18 años.
Desde los 15 se puede.
15,
No,
con
but do you
permiso.
think people can drive
Pueden
in El
drive.
Salvador? There are a lot of accidents outside. Many accidents. Why? Sometimes people don't know. They don't know how to drive. They don't know the rules. Yes?
They know the rules.
They buy
But
they buy the rules.
Yeah, they doesn't matter the rules.
Yeah, they don't care
A
about.
lot of people like the velocity.
Yes, they like, yeah, especially in autopista como Lapa, right?
Yes.
Yes, driving 140 kilometers. Can you imagine 140 kilometers? It's too fast.
Yeah.
Yes, very dangerous. But people love the adrenaline. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, continue, Carlos Alberto. You better.
For $5, you you ¿cómo es alquilar?
You can rent.
Rent.
Right.
You can rent the pista, la pista que está aquí por el desvío, ¿cómo se llama? El jabalí.
You
Que
can rent it for $5.
sí, se puede $5
Yeah.
y lo dejan ir a correr a uno ahí.
Yeah, and
Si se quiere,
you can
si,
kill yourself. Yes.
si se quiere ir a topar el carro ahí.
Yeah, you can kill yourself. No problem, right?
Pues sí.
They only pick you up and that's it, right? They only pick up the body and take it to the hospital.
Con pala.
Yeah. Run, 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 run. Drive fast.
No,
Go ahead. More, more.
It's nice, it's nice. Se siente la adrenalina.
Okay, good. Continue, Carlos
Mm.
Alberto. You better.
You better buy travel insurance before you leave your country.
Yes. Okay, so these are recommendations. And finally, Juan Carlos, you better keep.
You better keep a copy of your credit card numbers at the hotel. And you shouldn't
You
carry
shouldn't Mhm.
carry a lot of cash when you go out.
when
Go
you go
out.
out. Yes.
Go out.
Question. Are these good advices or not good advices? Advices, consejos, are these good
Which one?
advices? These ones?
Ah, all of them.
All of them. Mhm,
Okay. I think,
mhm.
yes, they
They
are
are good.
good advices.
Okay. So when we are giving advices, Carlos Alberto, Francisco, Juan Carlos, and Juan Saldívar, we use, what do we use? Should, must, what is the other one? Have to, you don't have to, and what is the other one? You
You
Travel insurance.
better. Mhm,
better.
you better. So if you see here, can you see it? Can you see this?
Yes.
Can you write it? Can you write it on your notebook? Juan Saldívar, Carlos, Juan Carlos, Francisco, Carlos Alberto, can you write it on your notebook? Please, open the
Yes.
notebook and write it.
Let me open the book.
Juan Carlos, Juan Saldívar, open the notebook and take notes.
Okay.
Karen, hello Karen, good evening Karen. Karen,
Hi, good evening.
good evening Karen, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. And you?
Good Karen. Are you ready for the class?
Just give me a second, please.
Okay, good. So everybody tomen apuntes, take notes,
Yes, teacher.
okay?
Yes, teacher.
We have describing necessity and giving what?
Suggestion.
Giving suggestion.
Mhm. Give me a second, I am going to get some water.
Okay.
Okay, guys. So listen, when you describe a necessity, you see, if you have a necessity, you can use must. What is the other one? Need to.
To be 21.
You have to. And what is
Have
the other
to.
one?
Don't have
Don't
to.
have to.
Okay. So describing necessity. Example, can you read it, Karen? Can you read the sentences? You must.
You
Mhm.
must have help in insurance.
Health insurance. You need to.
You need to be 21 or over.
Continue.
You have to get a passport.
Mhm.
You have to get a password You don't have to get vaccination.
You don't have to get vaccination. Listen. Listen. Carlos, Francisco, Eduardo, Karen, en Juan Saldívar, en Carlos Alberto. Juan Carlos, are you
Yeah.
listening? Senia,
Yeah.
good evening. Good evening.
Good evening, teacher.
Okay, this is the situation. Are you listening?
Yes.
Yes.
All of you work in the same company. But Senia is new in the company. Senia is the new employee in the company. Tell Senia or describe to Senia the necessities. Are you listening? The necessity of the what?
Company.
So you can tell her, well, Senia, you must get an ID. Le den el badge. You need to get a computer. Well, you think about it. You understand? I need you to tell Senia the things that she need in the company. You got it? Everybody understand?
Yeah,
Yes.
teacher.
So tell Senia the things that she need to do or she doesn't need to do. Okay? Yes? Well, for this activity, let's go into the breakout room. Complete the sentences. You see? The sentences are incomplete. You complete the sentences. Is everybody listening? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go and complete the sentences. Okay? Ready?
Ready.
Ready.
In a break room. A break room. Acá. Aquí. Oh.
Okay, guys, so welcome back to the activity one more time. Let me see, I would like to listen to Juan Saldívar. Let's see, what necessities do you have for senior?
Let me find. Se me perdieron. You must have the ID. You need to have a computer. You have to request a user credential. You don't have to eat on your site.
Okay, good. Those are basically the necessity. Now let me continue. Let's see, I am going to ask, let me see, Carlos Alberto and Francisco Eduardo.
Yeah.
What necessities do you recommend, senior?
Okay, you must get your badge.
Mhm.
You need to your own computer.
You need to have your own
You
computer.
have to request your schedule,
Mhm.
and you don't have to come late.
Okay, good. Excellent. Well, thank you, Carlos Alberto and Francisco Eduardo. Let's see Juan Carlos Flores and Karen Lisset. Remember that Xenia is coming to your company, and you have to tell Xenia the necessities she has to do.
You must wear uniform.
Okay,
You need to read the company policies.
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 Mhm,
You need to learn the vision and mission the
mhm.
company.
The company's mission and vision. Ah,
Yeah.
okay.
You have to learn the finally you don't have to wear informal dress.
Informal, informal dress. Well, good job, Juan Carlos and Karen Lisset, Griselda Arely, Juan Saldívar and Xenia. Good job. Welcome, Griselda. Welcome to the class. Good. Let's see. Juan Carlos. Yes, Juan Carlos it is, right?
Yes, tell me.
Okay, can you read the given suggestions? Sentences? These
Okay.
sentences. Mhm.
Giving suggestion. You'd better avoid the stalls on the street. You ought to make a copy of your passport. You should try some local specialties.
Mhm,
You shouldn't.
mhm.
Así es, ¿verdad? Shouldn't.
Yes, shouldn't.
Shouldn't carry a lot of cash.
Yes. Okay. These are expressing or giving what? Giving? Giving
Give me
what,
suggestion.
guys?
Suggestions.
Yes, giving suggestions. So, you know, when you go to a company, You don't know anything. Yes?
Mhm.
You don't
Yes.
know, everybody is smiling. Sometimes, yeah, sometimes very serious. So so if Xenia is new to the company and Xenia is, Mr. Marvin is a good people. And Karen say, no, he is not a good person. You should, you should avoid Mr. Marvin. He se pone dedo.
It's
Yes?
the teacher.
Huh?
It's invented teacher.
Yes. No, it's true. And so if you are friends, you provide suggestions, okay, on what to do and what not to do. Understand?
Yeah.
Yes. So giving suggestions, you better, you ought to, you should, and you shouldn't. Okay? So if you're expressing suggestions, you better, you ought to, you should, and you shouldn't. Okay? So you can use you can use any expressions. In my opinion, I prefer to say you should. In my opinion, I prefer to say you should. Yes? Example. Example, Griselda has COVID right now. Example, Griselda. Well, Griselda has COVID. She has a headache. She's vomiting. Her eyes are red. And she still continue working. No, I cannot go to El Seguro because I need to work. The company is not going to pay the incapacity. Yes or no? Yes. But you give suggestions and you tell Griselda, you better go to the doctor. You ought to go to the doctor. You should go to the doctor. You shouldn't work like this. You should go to the doctor. Are you listening to me?
Yes, I listen.
Yes. So I am giving what?
Suggestions.
Yes. So which one do you like? Once a liver? You better, you ought to, you should, or you shouldn't?
It should.
Should, okay. What about you, Francisco?
For me, sure.
Should? Okay. And for you, Senia?
Es que las otras no las conozco. Por ejemplo, el you ought to. You ought to.
Mm,
What is the
good.
meaning, teacher?
Excellent. Listen. Should is the same. Is the same, okay? So you can say, Juan Saldívar, en Los Chorros, a lot of police officers, a lot of police officers. En Juan Saldívar, no seatbelt, no seatbelt.
Let's see.
He doesn't
Ah.
care. He can pay the fine. No, right? No, I tell Juan Saldívar, you should wear the seatbelt. Or Juan Saldívar, you ought to wear the seatbelt. Are you listening?
Yes.
It's the same.
It's the same.
It's the same.
Bueno, and I prefer should too.
You prefer should.
Yes.
Senia, you ought to be in class every day. It's a suggestion. Yes. You ought to be in class. Yes. Carlos Alberto, you better participate more in class. You see?
Yes, teacher.
I am giving what?
Suggestion.
Suggestion. Francisco, you ought to buy medication for your tooth.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Karen, you should watch videos, English videos in YouTube.
Yes.
Okay, good. Yes. Francisco Eduardo, you shouldn't translate. No, right? You shouldn't translate, right? Everybody got it? Yes?
Yes.
Okay.
Maybe O2 is more polite.
O2 is more polite. Very good. It's O2. Thank you, Mr. O2 is more polite. It's a little more polite, sophisticated. Yes.
Yeah.
I never listen to a gringo say O2. Amen. Only women. Women say, oh, you ought to. You ought to come to the meeting. I always listen to the men say, you should. Yes? This is more polite.
Yeah.
Yes? Okay, now here is the exercise. Can you see the exercise?
Yes.
Can you see it?
Yes.
Well,
Yes.
you are going to
Yes.
complete it. You are going to complete the exercise. Okay? Are you ready?
Yes.
Yes, I am, or no, I am not.
Yes, I
Yes,
am.
I am.
Yes, I am.
Okay, right there. So let's go into the breakout rooms. Okay? Ready?
Okay. Good.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello, Juan Carlos. Hello, Senia.
Hello.
Hello.
And Mr. Horacio. So can you read it? Juan Carlos, begin number 1, please.
You should pack too many clothes. You won't have room to bring back any gift.
So is that a necessity or suggestion?
Is suggest.
Yes,
Suggest.
suggestion. Yes. Continue,
Suggestion.
Senia. The second one, please.
You must carry identification with you. It's the law.
And that would be a necessity or suggestion?
It's necessary.
Necessity. Horacio, number 3, please.
You have to buy a money belt to carry your passport, ATM card, and cash.
So you have to buy a money bill. What is a money bill? Senia Arely?
Cartera de mano.
Yes. No. Money bill.
Monedero.
Yes. It's cartera de mano too, right? Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Continue, Juan Carlos.
You have to make hotel reservation in advance. It might be difficult to find a room after you get there.
So you have to, or you better.
It's a necessity.
So you think it's a necessity or you think it's a suggestion? Horacio, Juan Carlos, Senia?
It's necessity.
Okay. So let me see. Horacio, 5. You.
You should buy a round trip plane ticket because it's cheaper.
And that would be a suggestion. And finally, Senior.
You ought to check. You ought to check out of most hotel rooms by noon if you don't want to pay for another night.
Yes, thank you. Okay, well, easy or difficult?
So.
More or less.
More or less. Okay, let's continue. Thank you, guys. Let's go back to me. So, Senia, you should be in class every day.
Teacher, I know.
Yes, I know it's difficult. Yes, I know. And it's difficult to be in class every day.
Some days, yes. Some days it's difficult.
Senior, suggestion, you should drink coffee during class. Yes, Horacio? Horacio is drinking coffee, you see? Ah, Horacio is drinking coffee. Juan Carlos, you should drink coffee during class. Ah, okay. Everybody's drinking coffee, okay? That's good. So, teacher, you should drink coffee. Yes. Okay, well, thank you guys. Thanks for participating. That's the activity. Everybody did the activity. Hello, Marlene. Good to see you, Marlene.
Hello, teacher.
How are you, Marlene?
Fine, teacher.
Very good.
Yes,
Are you drinking coffee right now?
I don't take coffee, drink coffee.
Marlene, suggestion, you should drink coffee. Yes.
Negative.
No? Negative?
Negative.
Francisco, can you do number 1, please?
You shouldn't pack too many clothes. You won't have room to bring back any gift.
Yes, thank you, mister. Karen, number 2.
Okay. Number 2. Give me a second, please.
Number 2, Karen. What do you think it is? You must or you should?
Is you must carry
Okay.
identify with you. It's you late.
It's the law. Okay.
It's the law.
You must. So for you is you must. Mhm. Is that a necessity or suggestion? Everybody?
It's
For me, are both.
It can be a necessity or it can be a recommendation or suggestion. Number 3, Carlos Alberto.
Okay, teacher.
Mhm.
You ought to buy a money belt to carry your password, ATM card, and cash.
Okay, good. And let's see, Horacio, number 4. Mr. Horacio.
You better make hotel reservation in advance. It might be difficult to find a room after you get there.
Yes. Okay, Juan Saldívar, number 5, please. Well, Juan Saldívar is not here. Let's see, Griselda, can you do number 5, please?
Yes, teacher. You should buy a round trip plane ticket because it's cheaper.
Okay, and finally, let's see, Marlene, number 6.
You ought to check out of most hotel rooms by noon if you don't want to pay for another night.
For another night. Yes, thank you. Good job, okay? So everybody understand? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
teacher.
Okay. Can you see this?
Yes.
Yes.
So
Yes.
we have a listening. Listening, and the listening is, what is it? A pleasant
Trip.
Pleasant trip.
A pleasant trip. Listen to an interview with a spokeswoman from the London Visitor Center. Number the topics she discusses in the correct order from 1 to 4. So in this moment, I am going to play the listening. Pay attention to what is the first topic, the second topic, topic number 3, and topic number
4.
4. Are you ready?
Yes, ready.
Give me 1 second, please. I am going to. Can you listen?
Listening. A pleasant
Yes.
trip. Part
Okay.
A. Listen to an interview with a spokeswoman from the London Visitor Center. Number the topics she discusses in the correct order from 1 to 4. What should people do to make their trip to London pleasant?
Well, don't try to do too much in a short time. That's very important. You should start planning before you get here. You ought to decide in advance which sites you most want to see.
Is it easy to get around on public transportation?
Oh yes, there are buses, trains, the metro, taxis. There are plenty of options. But you ought to go online and investigate. There are websites that will show you the best route to get where you want to go. Oh, and don't be afraid to ask questions. Even British visitors have to ask for help when they come here. You'll find that people from London are happy to help. They like welcoming visitors to their city and are willing to give directions.
I see. And is London a safe city for tourists?
It's safer than many cities in the world. But just like in any big city, you should still be careful. For example, don't go off on your own, especially at night. and never carry much cash on you.
One last thing. Is it an expensive city to visit?
Yes, it can be, but there are a lot of places in the city where you don't have to spend a lot of money. If you're a student, you should bring your student ID card with you. That way, you can get a discount at museums and galleries.
Is there anything else you'd like to add?
Yeah, just that most people have a great time when they come to London, and I'm sure you will too.
Do you want me to play the listening one more time?
Yes.
Yes.
Please,
teacher.
please.
Page 34. Exercise 9. Listening. A pleasant trip. Part A. Listen to an interview with a spokeswoman from the London Visitors Centre. Number the topics she discusses in the correct order from 1 to 4. What should people do to make their trip to London pleasant?
Well, don't try to do too much in a short time. That's very important. You should start planning before you get here. You ought to decide in advance which sites you most want to see.
Is it easy to get around on public transportation?
Oh yes, there are buses, trains, the metro, taxis. There are plenty of options. But you ought to go online and investigate. There are websites that will show you the best route to get where you want to go. Oh, and don't be afraid to ask questions. Even British visitors have to ask for help when they come here. You'll find that people from London are happy to help. They like welcoming visitors to their city and are willing to give directions.
I see. And is London a safe city for tourists?
It's safer than many cities in the world. But just like in any big city, you should still be careful. For example, don't go off on your own, especially at night. And never carry much cash on you.
One last thing. Is it an expensive city to visit?
Yes, it can be, but there are a lot of places in the city where you don't have to spend a lot of money. If you're a student, you should bring your student ID card with you. That way, you can get a discount at museums and galleries.
Is there anything else you'd like to add?
Yeah, just that most people have a great time when they come to London, and I'm sure you will too.
Okay, guys, let me see, let me ask. So what is the first topic the woman discusses?
Planning a trip.
Planning trip.
Planning a what?
A
Trip.
trip.
Planning a trip.
Okay, so this would be number 1 and number 2.
Public
Public
transportation.
Public transportation.
And number 3,
Safety.
Safety.
safety, and finally,
Money.
money. Did you understand the British woman speaking?
Yeah.
So,
Did you understand it?
it's so difficult.
Yes. She speaks different, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
But you understand, and that's good.
Some
Okay.
words.
Yes, tell me.
I understand some words.
You understood.
Mhm.
Example?
No, I understand some words.
Okay.
Conversation.
Yes. So,
She used O2.
O2, yes. A lot of women like to use O2. You ought to do this. You ought to do that. Yes?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Now, let's continue. Exercise B. Listen again. Write one piece of advice that she gives for each topic. Now, I am going to play the listening one more time. And you have to write an advice for each sentence. For example, the money. You shouldn't. When she says something about you shouldn't, carry
A lot of money. Of
a lot
cash.
of cash. So, are you ready? Yes?
Yes.
Okay, so ready? I am going to play the listening. Pay attention, okay? Give me 1 second. I need to erase. Yes, 1 second, please. Okay, ready?
Page 34. Exercise 9. Part B. Listen again. Write one piece of advice that she gives for each topic. What should people do to make their trip to London pleasant?
Well, don't try to do too much in a short time. That's very important. You should start planning before you get here. You ought to decide in advance which sites you most want to see.
Is it easy to get around on public transportation?
Oh, yes. There are buses, trains, the metro, taxis. There are plenty of options. But you ought to go online and
What do you need to do?
How to?
You ought to what?
Good to go
To go
Go
online.
online.
and investigate.
And investigate. That is advice.
Yeah.
Okay.
investigate. There are websites that will show you the best route to get where you want to go. Oh, and don't be afraid to ask questions. Even British visitors have to ask for help when they come here. You'll find that people from London are happy to help. They like welcoming visitors to their city and are willing to give directions.
I see. And is London a safe city for tourists?
It's safer than many cities in the world. But just like in any big city, you should still be careful. For example,
So, in the safety, what is it?
You should be careful.
it's safer than many cities in the world. But just like in any big city, you should still be careful.
What is it? What is the advice?
You
You should
should
still be careful.
careful.
Yes.
For example, don't go off on your own, especially at night. And never carry much cash on you.
One last thing. Is it an expensive city to visit?
Yes, it can be, but there are a lot of places in the city where you don't have to spend a lot of money. If you're a student, you should bring your student ID card with you. That way, you can get a discount at museums and galleries.
Is there anything else you'd like to add?
Yeah, just that most people have a great time when they come to London, and I'm sure you will too.
Okay, well, what is the advice for the money? What is the advice for the money? Griselda, Juan Carlos, Marlene, Carlos Alberto, Horacio. Francisco, what is the advice for the money?
Maybe to advise. Don't carry too much cash.
You
and,
shouldn't carry a lot of cash. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Senia, public transportation.
Says
Repeat.
dice
Ajá.
the how to I'm not I don't remember.
You don't remember. And the coffee.
No.
You ought to. Griselda, Karen, Juan Saldívar, Carlos Alberto, Juan Carlos. No? Nothing for public transportation?
There are very plenty of options like taxis, metros.
Ah, so you should You should use many options.
Many.
Okay. What about the safety?
You'll be careful.
You should be careful. Bravo, Senia. You should be careful. You should be careful. And the planning a trip,
You should bring your student ID.
you should bring a student ID so you can get discounts. Yes? Good. Any questions? Easy or difficult? Can you see this?
So,
Yes.
yeah.
Writing activity. Have a safe trip. What city do you think this is?
Valparaíso, Chile.
Chile. Wow, but Chile looks like in European houses. Yes or no?
Yes.
Nothing similar to our country, right? Very different. And this is, what is it?
Valparaíso.
Chile. Okay, can you read, Griselda? Dear Michael.
Yes, teacher. Dear Michael, I'm so glad you're coming to visit me in Valparaíso. There are a lot of things to see here, and we are going to walk a lot. So bring some comfortable shoes. Don't forget your swimsuit, because I'm planning to take you to Vina del Mar for a day at the beach. It will be warm, so you don't need to pack.
Okay, well, thank you. So he or she's inviting Michael, yes? To visit what? What is the name of the city?
Valparaíso.
Valparaíso. And they are going to the beach. And what is the name of the beach they are visiting?
Vina del Mar.
Viña del Mar.
Vina del Mar or Viña del Mar? What do you think it is?
Viña.
Viña.
Okay. Good. So listen. In groups, I want you to write a letter to a friend. And you are going to tell your friend that you are happy that he or she is coming to visit you, and tell he or her the places that you are going to visit. Okay? For example, I'm so glad that you are coming to visit San Salvador. There are a lot of places I can take you. I can take you to Apaneca. It's beautiful. Okay, use your imagination. Okay, make it up, invent it. Okay? Understand?
Okay, understand.
And try to use, what are you going to use? Try to use, let me go back. Try to use, what? Try to use?
Giving suggestion or describing necessity.
So you should bring you should bring shirts, you should bring slippers, jeans, chancletas. So you need to bring a lot of money. If you are coming from the USA and visiting El Salvador, you should bring a lot of money. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
Porque yo no te voy a invitar. So you tell her, okay? No, but you write a letter to a friend. Let's pretend Juan Saldívar has a friend in Turkey. Turkey. So she's visiting you, Juan Saldívar. So tell her what to bring and what not to bring. Give her suggestions. Okay. Dear Josefata, así es un nombre así. Dear Josefata, thank you for visiting my country. I am waiting for you at the airport, Arnulfo Romero. I am going to use your creativity, okay? I
Okay.
am going to take you to Coatepeque Lake. You should bring a sleepers. Use your creativity. Understand?
Yes.
Okay, guys. So only one letter per group, okay? Yes?
Okay.
Okay, let's go. Mm. Viniste a mi casa. No quiero que te vayas. Y prepara una presenta.
¿Cómo se dice 11 en inglés?
In, a, in ataco. Ataco. Vámonos para ataco.
Okay.
You should
Eh,
bring
zapatos deportivos. Algo así abajo. Por
I suggestion you should bring comfortable shoes.
Puede ser you need
Don't forget. Don't forget
forget.
Don't forget. Aquí dice your swimsuit. Es como you, you cap. Su gorra. Don't
Go.
forget your cap. Your cap
Yeah.
for the sun. And your sunscreen. Sunscreen. S. Sunscreen. Screen. Su protector solar.
Uh, green.
For the sun. Yes. Before the travel. Before you travel. You should. ¿Cómo se dice descansar?
Rest. Rest.
You should rest.
Rest.
You should rest. And, and prepare.
What?
And prepare. Y preparar. No sé. A bottle water.
Okay.
Bottle water. Una botella de agua.
Can be at night. You need at night. You need sweaters o ropa caliente. You need clothes.
You need to.
You need clothes.
Warm clothes. You need warm.
You need clothes
Warm
for the
clothes
cool.
es ropa caliente. Warm clothes.
Warm clothes. At
Be-
night you need warm clothes
because
it's cool.
the weather porque el clima.
What?
Because the weather porque el clima. Weather se escribe. Is cool. It's cool. No. C-O-L-D. Cool. You will have a lot of fun. You will have a lot of fun. Have a lot of fun. I
So,
see
everybody finish.
I see you the Saturday.
Oh, you're still working on the letter.
Saturday.
And who is Senia? Dear Senia.
They invite me.
Dear Senia, from Armenia. From Armenia, no. From Germany.
From Ataco.
From Ataco, okay. Okay. Horacio, can you read the letter?
Okay. Dear Sonia, I'm so glad you're coming to the group. Bring comfortable shoes. Don't forget
To visit a lot of places.
don't forget to tap and sunscreen for the sun. For travel, to rest and prepare a bottle
Of water. At night,
you need warm clothes because the weather is cold. Have a lot of fun.
I see you on Saturday. Good. Well, take a picture and send it in the group, please. Thank you, Senia. So, Juan Carlos Flores, you are inviting Senia to Ataco. Or Horacio is inviting Senia to visit Ataco. Juan Carlos, Horacio. You are inviting Senia. Yes or no?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, well, thank you guys. Let's return to the main session, okay? Ready?
Yes, ready.
Okay. So, soy la Okay, I would like to listen to Griselda and Juan Saldívar, please. Can you read the letter, please?
Yes.
So, Mr. Juan Saldívar, you are inviting Griselda. Oh, dear Natalie Portman.
Natalie Portman.
Wow. Okay, good. Let's see. Can you read it?
Okay. I'm so glad you're coming to visit me in San Salvador. There are a lot of places to visit, like to Planet de Rendero. You should eat pupusas. You should bring a sweater and a one swing suit because I take to the El Tunco Beach. You ought to buy many souvenirs and handicrafts. You must bring a lot of money. I hope see you soon.
I hope to see you. Mhm.
I hope to see you.
Yes, well, congratulations, Juan Saldívar and Griselda. Good job. Thank you. Very good. Excellent. Let's see, Francisco Eduardo, Karen, and Marlene, please. We have...
Dear Carlos,
Mhm.
I went on vacation Guatemala. I was fantastic place. There are a lot of things to see here. For example, there are different animals. It's funny. Can you enjoy the picture? To need to go. You should bring some comfortable shoes.
Mhm.
Don't forget to get ID. Hasta ahí nos quedamos.
Ah, okay. So in this case, it was Francisco, Karen, and Marlene working together. Yes?
Yes.
So, and you are inviting who? Who is the guest? Who is the guest?
Carlos.
Carlos is the guest. Okay, that's good. Okay, well, thank you. Good job. Let me see. Horacio, please. Horacio, Juan Carlos, Flores, and Senia. Arely, please. Okay, can...
Dear,
Mhm.
dear Senia, I am so glad you're coming to visit me in Ataco. You should bring comfortable shoes to visit a lot of places. Don't forget your cap and sunscreen for the sun. Before travel, you should rest and prepare a bottle of water. At night, you need warm clothes. Because the weather is cold, you will have a lot of fun. I see you on Saturday.
Yes, warm.
Warm,
Warm clothes. Okay, warm clothes. Okay, that's good.
warm clothes.
Well, what do you think about the activity? Easy or a little confusing?
A little easy.
Okay, or confusing? No?
No, it's not
Or
confusing.
so.
Yes.
Okay, guys. Well, let's take the attendance. Are you ready for the attendance? Yes?
Yes, teacher.
Yes.
Yes.
8 more minutes and we finish the class. Okay? And what is today's date? Today is...
31.
What is it?
31. 31.
Yes. No. 31. Let's see. Carlos.
Present.
Walter. It's not here. Horacio. Present. Andres. Never. Marlene.
Present, teacher.
Present. Griselda.
Present, teacher.
Ana. What happened to Ana? Juan Carlos Torres is not here. Juan Saldívar.
I'm here.
Loida. What happened to Loida? Senia. Absent. No, Senia is here. Brenda is not here. Oscar is not here. Juan Carlos Flores. Present. Gerson is not here. Karen Lisette.
Present.
Sandra Lisette. Yesterday here. Today not here. Francisco Eduardo.
It's here.
Okay. And Xiomara. Well, that's it. Well, thank you guys for participating in the activities. Any questions? No questions?
Teacher, what is different mass and And sure.
Ah, good question. Listen. Should and must. Usually we use must for obligations. Are you listening?
Yes,
Yeah.
teacher.
But in this topic, in this specific topic, we use must to express what?
Necessity.
A necessity. Example, you must buy a house. Imagine you have, imagine you have 5 kids and you live in a little house. You have a necessity. And what is the necessity?
You must to buy a big house.
A big house, yes.
You drive every day and you have a car that is not working, giving you a lot of problems. What do you need to do?
Buy another car.
Buy
You
another car.
must buy a new car. It's a necessity. So depending the context, you use must. Yes?
Okay, teacher. Thank you.
Or Senia is very angry with the boss. Very angry. No le queda callada. She's very angry. You tell her, Francisco tells Senia, you must be quiet. Okay? La pueden pedir. You must take it easy. You must relax. Yes? Understand? It's a necessity. She has a necessity. She needs the job. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes? Okay, so must and should. And should is usually used to express what?
Suggestion.
You should. Example, you see Carlos Alberto en autopista Comalapa, 160, 160.
Very fast.
Flying en autopista Comalapa. You give a suggestion. Yes, Francisco? You say,
Yes.
hey, you should take it easy. You have a family. Yes or no?
Yeah.
You should take it easy. Slow down. Yes? Or you ought to. You ought to what? Slow down. Remember that should and ought to is the same, okay? Yes? The only difference that ought to is it's more polite. Yes? And it's only used in affirmative. Okay? In affirmative sentence. There is no negative for ought to. Okay? What is the negative form? Shouldn't.
Shouldn't.
So I see Karen every day in the morning. Son compañeros de trabajo. I see Karen drinking a soda every day. At 6 in the morning drinking soda. Karen, you shouldn't drink.
Drink water.
You shouldn't drink
soda.
soda. Instead, en vez, you should drink water.
Water.
Yeah.
Yes. Any questions?
No.
No, and we have, can you see this? Link it.
Lincoln sounds.
Lincoln sounds.
With.
Okay. So Lincoln sound is when you put 2 words together to make one sound. So what is the pronunciation or how do you read this sentence? You should know
About
local conditions.
And if we make the link sound, what do you think is the pronunciation?
You should know about.
So, Karen, Griselda?
Wow. No.
Do you want to listen? Yes?
Yes.
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 Okay.
Page 33. Exercise 8. Pronunciation. Linked sounds with w and y. Listen and practice. Notice how some words are linked by a w sound and other words are linked by a y sound. You should know about local conditions. You ought to do it right away. You shouldn't carry a lot of cash. You must be at least 21 years old.
So did you listen?
No,
No.
about.
No.
One more time.
Okay, one more time.
33. Exercise 8. Pronunciation. Linked sounds with w and y. Listen and practice. Notice how some words are linked by a w sound and other words are linked by a y sound. You should know about local conditions. You ought to do it right away. You shouldn't carry a lot of cash. You must be at least 21 years old.
Okay, well, did you get to listen?
Yes.
So if you read the sentence, if you read the sentence separate, you say you should know about local conditions. But if you do the linking sound, which is the woo sound, you say you should know,
No, about.
you see, really fast, you should know about. What is the second one?
You ought to do it.
You ought to do it right now. Are you
Do it
listening?
right now.
You ought to do it right now. See?
You ought to do it right now.
You ought to do it now, right now.
Right away.
You ought to do it right now. So you link the sound. You ought to do it. Yeah. The yeah sound. You ought to do it right now.
Do it right away.
Okay. But this is pronunciation. What is the pronunciation for this one?
You must be at least.
That would be the proper way to say it. But if you do the linking sound, what is it?
You must be at least.
You must be least. Yes. You must be least 21. Yes. And that's how gringos speak. They use a lot of linking sounds. Okay. Okay, well, any questions?
Okay. No.
Okay. Are you ready for the picture? Francisco Eduardo, Griselda, Carlos, Juan
Yes.
Saldívar, Xenia, Karen. Well, thank you guys. This is class 20, number 20? 21. Tomorrow we complete class 22. And I think we are going to finish on Wednesday. Yes? Congratulations. You made it so far and you should continue. You ought to continue. Yes? And Griselda, you ought to drink coffee in class. Yes. You know, Xenia drinks coffee. Juan Carlos drinks coffee, right, Juan Carlos?
Yes.
He has the coffee right there, you see? And Xenia has the coffee too. Horacio has the coffee too. Well, everybody has coffee. Yes, and Carlos Alberto too. Okay, thank you. Ready for the picture?
Yes.
Ready? Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Thank you guys. I see you tomorrow. God willing, primero Dios. God willing, I see you tomorrow. Okay, good night and take care.
Good night.
night.
Good night.
Everybody.
Good night.
Have a nice night. Take care.
You too.